Hello and welcome. First thing I thought I'd start, this isn't Kalle. Welcome everybody. I always pull this up just to show you, this is literally right at the beginning. 1 minute I've been playing, just been tweaking my settings, so fresh from my settings. I just wanted to show you all what settings I've got. Seasonal growth, 1 day seasons. I've changed the economy. This is a new farmer starts, as Marty requested, and he said St. Calle's alright. I was going to go for an English map, but this is beautiful. So this will be the replacement after Rumbars Road is finished. So this is, the new one. So it's on normal economy. That's the one thing I've changed. I've gone from easy to normal. So apart from that, I've got most things. Crop destruction is on, periodic ploughing is off, and fieldstone is on. Everything else is on. Dirt is on slow. Trailer filament let's switch that on. Yeah, because there's very few things I use now that actually do get affected by that. So we'll leave that stop and go braking. Fuel usage is on normal. All the AI worker things that are normally on are switched off. I have done my repairs to my standard settings 50%, so I've halved the costs, but slowed them down to a quarter of their speed, and it's still fairly fast, so I don't think I'm far off wrong. So the rest, what I'm going to do now though, is I'm going to do a little trick that I saw Milk That Hen do, that it was a fantastic thing. I'm going to do like a drive-by of the equipment rather than just showing you, just a welcome to the map really, and to show you all the different things that are about. So I'm going to switch to that mode. So I'm going to see you shortly. I think that is it. I think that's everything. I'll do my best to get that floating aroundy. It really is, a little bit nice to show you not only the equipment but also the farmyard a little bit. So yeah, it's all well mucky. It is, and I have kept every single stitch of equipment that we had at the beginning. Let me put the hood back. Smashing. Okay, so this is our lineup. Yeah, we've got orchard equipment, definitely for grapes and things like that. Or is it olives here? That is true. I should show you what we've got planted so far. There is, yeah, this is what we start with. And you will notice we're in March. It's because I've got that new mod active, the start from spring, which, to be honest, I absolutely love. I think it's excellent. You start at the beginning of the year rather than the end of the year when all you've got to do is harvest, if that's what you've been left with. So we have a field of oats on field 5 that is planted, and let's just make sure though that none of these are harvested. Yeah, they are both growing, definitely. So 5 and 13 are both oats. Now, why have we got oats? Because we have horses. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We have got animals, that is true. We've started with animals, so let's have a look at... This is a small map, small to medium, I would say. It's not really small, medium. Yeah, so we've got 3 brown Swiss, 10, 13. Okay, so we've got 2 buildings. Well, that's interesting. We've got chickens. And how many have we got a possibility for having? Doesn't show you in the pen. We'll have to have a look. And also, yes, that's probably a good place to start. Let's have a look at the... So this is the bigger of the 2. This is the one that I've just been through. I imagine at some point we can get the... Yeah, I've got obviously interactive zone marker switched off. So 45. So if we can, it would be nice to go halves to literally put another 10 in, I think, so that we've got 20 and it's got room to grow. Maybe 22. And the other one then. So where is it? Here. This one here. Let's try and find the animal dialogue for this side and see. Just as a very brief. Where is this going to be? I would have thought it was here. Never game. Makes sense to me. Out of 20, so again, if we can knock these up to 10 out of 20, so that again they've got a chance to grow naturally, and we'll go from there. So look at food on them both. Ooh, we start needing to feed our animals straight away. That is not a good place to start. Do we have anything to actually feed them? Aha. Okay then. Ooh. Well, to me it looks like they have been very kind. And so we can chuck them out. I like this. This is nice. This is going to be challenging. It really is. Yeah, even more so than normal. I've got all of the starting equipment, and we're not going to change a stitch because this is a challenge to myself. I always come in and I say, oh yeah, I don't like this and I don't like that. I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. Well, I'm not. Aha, we have then. We have got that straight away. So we've got a mixing wagon. I've seen it, a green one. Yes, Farrison. Smashing. Okay, so we've got so we've got the real workhorses of Massey, and we've got weights. Excellent. And this little now this is haunting me, this tractor, because I did a couple of run-throughs yesterday, and this seemed to be dropping on nearly every Let's Play as the when I did my Let's Give Myself a Year thing. I'm not just for a bit of fun. I was tired. So so we have straw as well. Is this a real? I can't tell. Oh, it is. And it's got 500 litres in. Oh, 5,000. So we start with a little bit of fuel. Fantastic. Decent pottinger. And both. Okay, smashing. And one of my favourite starting Samaz. I do like that. It's nice. And we have my not so favourite mower. Oh, okay, so yep. How are we supposed to get to that? That's going to be fun, that is, to get to. Because that right hand side door's not opening, it just opens. Yeah, okay. Okay, well that's going to be fun getting that in and out. But yes, I'm sure we'll manage. So that's our mower set. Again, not my favourite, but I can live with that, definitely. This is a challenge, yeah. So this I am looking forward to using, definitely. Or I might tweak that a little bit, and I'll explain. We've got quite a few of the... my favourite, the Welgers. Oh, as long as they perform well. I have not used the Welgers in a long time because I often find they're a pain in the backside. Yeah, with certain tractors anyway. So we have we have some Brantners as well. So we shall see if they're only for bale trailers. We shall see what happens. Now I've noticed we haven't got. That's only for fertiliser, isn't it? We haven't got any liming equipment, means of liming. So we may have to spend some of our money on that. We've got we've got the rudiments. We've got the rudiments, definitely. We're just going to widen out. There's obviously no rolling gear or anything like that. We've got the absolute basics, which is fantastic. We've got some chickens as well. Oh wow, these have got no food either. Wow. Okay, so we've got our work cut out. So this is the very first episode. Yeah, we've got all of our equipment. Trying to think of us. Let's have a look. I know I did want to avoid this, but let's have a good look on this in case I've missed something. Yeah, so we've got. I love the little ones, and it's nice to have some fence. I was saying that actually I didn't have any fence on any Let's Play, so the fact that we have got Animasi as well, that's fantastic. So that is the full roundup. We've got 2 and 1. No large equipment, and I like the top line. I had this on Oboe's Hollow all the way through that Let's Play. That's how much I like them. They are nice. And again, say I'm not trying to. And we've got a Schaefer, which we saw in the top place. I thought it was a. Yeah, I've used a Schaefer. It's no. Yeah, it's a front loader. Right, okay. Weight, I found the problem with the Schaefer. We shall see. Yeah, we have 2 Brantners. 30.5. Have they got the ability to be? No, they are literally the 18.5 tonners. 2 of them. So that's fantastic. And the Welgers, which again are in bale configuration at the minute, but they will also can be made into standard trailers. Headers, obviously. Yeah, great technology. Now this is something that's interesting. Yeah, if we've got proper grape equipment, then I think we ought to be doing it. Now, isn't it this month that we need to be doing that? So we have a 3 metre. My least favourite of all. That's a decent spread though. I do like the Amazon. Subsoiler, we have a 1.5 metre. Wow, okay. Well, we shall be making use of the sails. That I will say. That's the only way that I'm going to do this. Or if I'm trying to stick with the equipment. At least, yeah, let's set a goal. We will keep the starting equipment for at least 1 year. That way, if we get something in the sale though, and it is a similar piece of equipment, we will say that's allowed, because that's very random. I might not get anything in like an entire year, or I may get everything in an entire year, and in which case we will sell the original to get the replacement. That we'll say that, but apart from that, I've got to keep it till next March. Power harrow, a 3 metre again. It's all 3 metre equipment, and we have a disc harrow, which is 140 horsepower requirements, and that's 115. That's like that. So 1 shallow. So really, then the Horse is probably the best of the 2, and then a tiny plough, 2.5 metre, and a little mulcher as well. Yeah, no, I'm not a massive fan of small mulchers, although that is, yeah, we may well have to get a larger mulcher although as I often say, in the first year sometimes, so we've got a 15 metre, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm happy with that actually, and it can also be used for water or, yeah, mowers we've just seen, headers we've seen. That's an 8.7 metre. I'm quite happy with that. I do like the Samas. I can definitely live with that as well as it's not the smart starting one. It's the one up from that. So again, yeah, 130 horsepower. It's all in line with our equipment. Yeah. And then we've got, yeah, that would be interesting to use that, the round bale fork, because that's something that I've never actually, I have used it. I got the wrong one once. I got a cotton bale for one of the Let's Plays, I remember. Somebody telling me about it. I can't remember, it's a long time ago who said that, but yeah, that told me that it was the wrong bale fork. Now that's the right one, so I'm looking forward to having to go with that. Header trailer weights, 2 weights, 650 and a ton, right, so the 10 winkles, the ton one. And then we saw the front loader already on, and yeah, animals. We have that, which is a 24 cubic meter. And yeah, the little ones, the little Joskin and the lizard as well for milk. And that's just for water. Yeah, it is. It's the base game one, isn't it? Right, smashing. So that's really for our milk in this Let's Play. Right, so smashing. So that is the roundup. So then we ought to get straight stuck in to actually getting that some food prepared, I would say. That's going to be the order of the day. Yeah, obviously some of these jobs I'll probably do off camera sometimes, and also one of the biggest things we're going to have to do is, yeah, this is a change of direction for myself, because this is now going to centre on the animals, so we've got to, like, yes, this will also please Milk That Hen, because he was literally on about he's never seen me do this, and yeah, and the reason being, I do realise, is, then let's have a look at our bale sizes. These are all seemingly different. So that's 4.5 tons. Right, where is the... I'm going to have to... I know I've looked around, but it's trying to familiarise yourself straight away. These are bigger, aren't they? 5,000. Okay. And we did see silage bales. Where did I see those? They were round there, I think. See, Mr. Smith, did you pay attention to anything? I did, but yes, they are around here, smashing. So these are the 3.5s? Yeah, they are smashing, okay. So we need to mix that then, let's go grab them. Yes. Now that is the point. We have the round bale handle, we've got a round baler, that makes sense. But we've got square bales of straw. Okay, let's go have a look. So really we need to swap straight away. So we've got the 10 winkle on this, it matches the fent very nicely. Let's drop. Where's my game? Why is my gamepad not swapping over my implements? 1 second, I'm just going to cut out for 1 minute. So the stupidity about this, it's often the fact that I've noticed since the 181, sometimes when you go on a map the first time, you've got to resave your configurations, key configurations. So I'll just try that. In fact, I'll do it on camera. That way it's helpful to other people if they get this issue. Not seen this since quite a few times ago. Yeah, if you go to your thing and reset all, it often sets it all back to normal. Let's just see if that is... No, it's not. It's something else. Right, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to check this out. Right, this is a strange one. If I press Y on this, it goes between the... Although this isn't going to the tractor. It's only going between the 2 implements. It never selects the tractor. So there's something a little bit odd. Again, yeah, this is a brand new map. It really is brand new. So this seems to be more about the map, because you wouldn't have this with separate tractors. These are all stable tractors. Yeah, if I press Y on this, I can now move. Now the 10 winkle's gone. So is that's strange. Oh, now I can. Right, okay, that's very strange. So there's some strangeness that's going on. Right, so then. Now this is going to be rather... We yeah, this is going to be a challenge. There's going to be a lot of camera collision stuff though, isn't there? Please tell me these are real bales as well. They're looking to me. Perhaps not. That surprises me. Or is it this that? No, okay, that would make sense actually why they were just part of the furniture. Right, let's see, can we get out with that? Because it's a bit of a weird angle now. Yeah, I thought so. Do you know? Oh, well, this is a challenge to me. It is true. There was Hobo's Hollow had one of those American, the real narrow door where you can only get through with 3-meter implements, which I found annoying instantly. So yeah, this is better. I can't think I can live with this. But right, so let's grab. Yeah, let's grab the right implement. We need to find it first, though. Let's stick that down the silage fork. That'll be useful for cleaning things out. Let's drop that down. Yeah, so this is just a tour of the farmyard, really. So this is the, it makes sense, this is the ton weight, doesn't it, really, for this. So where is the round bale? I would say it makes sense, it was probably around with the silage stuff. But that's a guess. What did you do in the first session? I rode around, aimlessly trying to find a round bale. So this just actually goes straight through. Well, no, I know. Mr. Smith, you do know this. You've done this lots of times. Let's look in the garage and let's have a look at front loader equipment. And let's make it easy for ourselves and not spend the entire session on running around like a mad thing. So it's over there. Okay then. Let's go grab it then. We want to grab. Now that is a point. Have we got a washer? And being as this is a traditional, right, let's have a look. So it's over there. So it's by the animals. Now, is this the real water point? Right, okay. Actually, that is true. It's got the front loader on it then in that case. So let's use the front loader. Oh, hang on. No, it is, I am right. It's actually on the front loader, the Schaefer. No, it's not. I asked it for... That's not, that's the Albert. Was there a swapping of equipment? That says round bale fork. We haven't got a round bale fork. That's bizarre. There's a few little aberrations on this thing, because unless my eyes deceive me, that is just a normal bale spikes. Which I'm quite happy to use, but they definitely don't look like what the picture says, so that is strange. Yes, there's definitely a little bit of weirdness. I hope this doesn't go south quickly. Yeah. Whoa. There's probably spikes are going in the floor, Mr. Smith. I think you'll find it's that. Nothing terrible. Right then, let's get some work done. So, this is, yeah, let's do this properly as well. Yeah, let us cut open the bale. No, we don't have to. Okay. So this... Well... Didn't quite expect that. Let's see if we go low. Can we write this straight away? Yeah, this is what I found with the Schaefer the first time. The very first time I used it, I got it on sale on one of the nuclears. It was one, not Bromback, it was one from the Lord though. Let's try and keep this low and see if it'll behave itself. I should use another trick that I've pioneered. Let's keep it low. So I won't get to use that round bale fork that I was looking forward to because we've got this instead. Right, now the trigger I think is right below where we just were with that. So let's try, if you are, yeah, especially with something that's a little unstable, we may switch to the, okay, so it won't even let me do the trick. Yeah, if you press against something, side of something, it usually lets you lift up because you put in pressure against the side of that thing to stop you falling. It does actually work. Oh my life. Yeah, right, okay then. That's no use whatsoever. Let's drop that. And let's go and get something a little bigger. Let's put this in that little tiny loft because I think that's where it'll be staying. Yeah, I did find it. I think you can. I'll tell you what I did to make it a little bit more usable. I did stick the weight at the back, and that isn't going to break the bank. It's not the most important thing we want to do now, but yes, let's use that on that. And we use this for lighter work, which is a shame really if it's just going to be throwing bales down from here. So here's our start. So these look like the real straw bales then. So let's switch to the other, to the tractor that's got a bit of weight to it and a weight on it. Too much excitement for one time. In those windows, amazing. Just quickly grab these just to see. Has the 10 winkle got a... No, it's not, has it? I remember. I tried these quite early on. 10 winkles. And they, yeah, some of them do have the rear hitch and others don't. Let's just try the water thing. Just to see if that well is the well. I love the fact that these are... Someone's been busy with the Dirtinator. Yeah, I did wonder when I saw that. I thought, why would anybody want the Dirtinator? Why would you do that? And I thought, people who create maps, you get your equipment, you put its age in, and then, yeah, you dirtinate things to make things look like a set of tractors and that, and equipment that's been used on the farm for some time. Yeah, perfect. All right, let's have a look. Is that a show or is that the proper well? Because I haven't got zone markers on. I presume it's legit. It is. Smash it. Well, we may as well fill that as well. Which we don't need to wait with that, it'll do it anyway. So let's grab that. Let's get a bit of work done. Let's get these animals fed. Top priority, even if this, yeah, well, it probably will be the first session at this rate. Being as we're familiarising ourselves with our surroundings, of course this will get quicker, it will. This is first session, so yeah, knowing where everything is and getting a feel for the farmyard is part of the battle. Right, let's see then, let's get this connected, and this I should imagine is a little bit more stable. Right, that's a little bit better, as well as the reach being an awful lot better. So then, fantastic. Let's go and get a straw. Spikes down Mr. Smith in case. Yes, the top priority then really is to be getting some... Yeah, oats, we're going to get plenty of straw. We're probably going to bale the straw bins. We've got a mixing wagon. It's not really a problem then, is it? We've got a loose as well though, so right, this is where that little one, it does come in handy, but then only if you could cope with the weight. And we get in here being a bigger thing. Please tell me this time I am right and these are real. Yay. Let's go lower. It's nice to actually have this. Yeah, the one thing that I was noting this on Arbella this now you can see that I'm actually got the front foot, but actually my front loader still works. That's usually standard. Now I think it's because it's a Hauer connection and I've got a quick connection on the front loader that I've got. I think it's that on Arbella, but yeah, you can see that I can still move that up and down. You can't do that on the tractor that I've got. You've got to have the front loader selected, which is quite awkward. Right, so straw. Yes, like Mr. CDP, I do like using straw as a filler. I agree with him totally on all of his reasoning. It's definitely spot on. Why would you not? Oh, hay. A little bit further depth perception. Just drag it on the side. Ooh, didn't like that. Surprises me. Fantastic. Right then, hay. Now I've seen them. Spikes. Aha. They look like grass. This, yeah, that is true, but the mix, a lot of things have been changed on FS22, so this, yes, I'm a little rusty on this, because this doesn't follow the normal business model that we've been following on almost all my Let's Plays. Oh, you can actually just hold it over and it actually takes it like that as well. Now that is new to me. Right, now then, let's have a look. I do believe that is the TMR symbol, so that is fantastic news. It really is. Right, swap. Yes, that ability to do that. Let's get these animals fed. One left. We're going to need to be on right, I would say. Yes, we're going to have to have a look at the fields. I'm going to have to have a good look. 13 tons now then. Right, we need to stick some for others as well. Let's have a look. 8,640 now, 33 tons. Luckily, we've not got too many animals. So actually, do you know something? I am going to be careful because we're going to have to try and feed these straight away. And if we're trying to be realistic, then... So where do we go for feeding you? That is an interesting question. You, Mr. Smith, to go the awkward way. I would say we've got to go in here. I would say that I'm right, and being on the right is going to be right if I reverse it. So let's have a go. First challenge. Whoop, yeah, and not to take out all this equipment. This is going to be challenging for me because there's a lot of little, which is true of farmyards. A lot of things to avoid hitting. Why have I got my indicator on? It will be driving you all crazy. Right, let's stick that in. It's going to be nice and tight. Right, so the line share went to the others, and now we have that to these. Excellent. I do like the Ferris, and the fact it actually mixes it straight away. So they have adjusted that, because it used to be a lot more, all of the mixing bars that were always quite tricky to get right. Now you just stick 1, 1 and 1 and it basically mixes to that. I like that. That is an improvement. I mean, you got used to it. It wasn't the end of the world. Right, water. And now let's have a look. Let's not presume, because you don't always need water now. Now they don't look like they need it, and nor do they. Chickens, have we got anything inside? That is it then, so we've fed them, and it doesn't look like they do need water. So why did we need the water thing then, if we don't need to water our... That doesn't make much sense to me. It's traditional, but right, so we've also got lots of these silos. Let's have a look what we've got actually in our silos to see if we've got anything for chickens or any food. Seeds. Oh, well, we've got some seeds. That's useful. A little bit of diesel. We've got a bit of starting stuff then, and it is a little bit. Right. Okay then. So animals fed apart from the chickens. So what do? We need to buy some chicken food then. So this will be our first run up to the shop. So I am going to see you. Oh no. I am. No, actually, no. We'll do this. So we need to buy some. Now then, have we got some sort of a trailer? Yes, we have. Let's take. Now then, yeah, this is a Voyage of Discovery. I've been on the map once. I did a little bit of a recce because I noted that it looks a very nice map. Right, so actually, though, we need to stick the 10-winkle on the front whilst we grab those welgers. We only need one. Let's stick that on the front of this then. Yeah, I wouldn't always every time feature the all of the little jobs, because that would soon drive everybody crazy, although there has to be some of that as well, of course. Yeah, otherwise what is the point of this Let's Play? He's going to centre around the farmyard a lot. It really is. Right, so then let's bring you, and we shall see. I'm going to keep the minimap on for a little while because it's going to assist me as I get, accustomed, used to this. Let's get rid of the other one. We need one. Let's have a quick look on the map to see where we are going. So we are pointing left, and we want to go left. Yeah, this is also the traditional strewn out map. It is. Where one of our fields is quite a way away. So this guy always tries to stay where all my fields are close by. I did have a bit of a poke around as well to see which fields were good and which ones bad. I do love the features on the map there. Look at that. Absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It really is. I did notice that instantly. I thought this is eye candy for the soul, this one. It looks like we need to be taken. Yeah, we do need this adjoining road. I'm sure within a couple of sessions I'll be totally used to knowing exactly where I need to go. I think then, if I remember right, we then take a left. And I did see a car, so be careful. Yeah, like that is a car. past the sawmill by the look of it. So there is the option for logging. Right, yes I am. I can see some blue things in the distance. So sell points and such like. So we're not terrible. Again, it is a small to medium map, so yeah, it's not all the stories. Yeah, literally one of the last things on this map, isn't it? It's further along. Have a look. Yeah, it is. So Kalle, we're actually going into the town itself. So we need to take a left. Or a right. No, right. It's right and up. That makes no sense. No. Just follow the map. Farmer Gill. It is funny seeing the people who actually do all of the work for you walking around the map. Because you do sort of get used to them, don't you, really? As your workers. Right, this is a bit... Ooh, look at this shine on that water. I'm going to go by feel, I'm sure it's up here. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Go and fall in the water and give everyone a laugh. Yes, let's behave ourselves. Right, okay then, so I think I'm in the right direction. So that's a sell point as well. Oh, wow. Very, very traditional. I love with farming symbols, I like it. Yeah, we definitely need to grab something that's going to clean our tractors, definitely. Right, so this looks very much like the store to me on the left-hand side. Fantastic. Right, okay then now I would imagine it's going to be by the door, but I can't swear to this. It makes sense to me. Not always right, okay. Let's be naughty and switch it on for a minute, because yeah, I don't want to waste half an hour of the Let's Play trying to look for the sign for the shop, which is right. So there is. Now, will it let us do my little trick of doing a blob of paint? Not always. Ah, so the shop's there. Let's have a look. Painting. Oh, it always goes off centre. Right, smash it. Right, doesn't look too bad when you actually look at it. Right, so then let's just switch those off. I will do some further investigation. You will see paint blobs appearing as we go around. So then, that's the vehicle. Let's just check our vehicles out. Ooh, does need a bit of repairing already. Smash it, only that one thing. So then, that was appearing even if it switched off. So right, I couldn't really miss that. I went straight past that and I put a blob of paint. Right then, so we want to be looking for big bags, and we have got some really good things. This is another thing that I am doing on this as well. So let's have a look at wheat. 1,250, which would do nicely. Let's just see which is the best, because there are some really decent modded things that I've got in here that are absolutely amazing. So far we have 1,250. Let's have a look at big bag pallets and see what we're doing on this. 1,500, so definitely better on that so far. Let's have a good look though, let's not presume. Yeah, yeah, these are now going to the normal stuff away from what we are wanting. So, right, okay. So big bags is definitely the right way to go then. And the cheapest we found was it those? It was, wasn't it? No, I think it was 1,250. This looks like a Polish one, I think. Big Bag CZ mod, but that definitely is slightly cheaper. So you know we're gonna grab one of those. We'll grab. Let's grab 2. Right, okay. Let's see how we fare. Let's drop a welder. Let's stick that on the back for a bit of stability and realism. I'll stick those on the back. Yes, I think our very first session is going to be spent on just feeding the animals, but it is what it is. Right, now this is going to be fun with this. Yeah, we are going to need to buy something like some kind of proper hander, aren't we? This is going to be fun. Where is it? That's true. I'm up for the challenge. I certainly am. Right, depth perception. Oops. Right. Until you get a bit closer. Not bad. I'm quite pleased with that. I am. In fact, we could have just come into town like that, I suppose, but then we would have had our spikes in a dangerous position, which is why probably, realistically, we do need to invest in something slightly less dangerous. Although I suppose if we stick these on there, there's no danger to the public, no menace. Now this is interesting. Do they disappear, those bottom things? Yeah, these sort of, yeah, they're not really there, are they? One of those. I'm too close, I was going to say, because I won't let me go down. What on earth? That's very bizarre. That's down, and it's putting me up, and I can't let go. And it's nothing to do with it selecting anything, it's just not letting me. Wow. Something to do with stop it. It's the big bags themselves, right. I'm hoping that the welders definitely have straps. Right, let's get these fed, and I think we are going to end it there. As a bit of a wander round St. Kalle. Oh. Oh no, I think that's going to go under to the back of the tractor, which they sometimes allow that. Yeah, I don't think it would let you. It's not. Let's drop that. Stick that back in front. You're going to have to get used to doing tricks like that. Or we buy a weight. Now, do we include weights as major bits of equipment? Because we are right near the shop now. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't think any of you are going to get annoyed by that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to swap the weight for one that actually has a rear hitch, and that's the only reason I'm getting rid of this. We'll also try to stick to the colouring being as close as possible. So then, let's use my blob of paints to get this sorted. Yeah, I hope you're not all going to shout at me for this. I don't think it's right. So now we just want to sell it, Mr. Smith, for 696. That's a shame, because that's, yeah, you're not getting a lot for it, are you? Right, let's go and grab one with, well, as close to 700 as well, which I know what I'm going to go for straight away. Because there's not many weights that are that cheap for a ton. So then, shall we go for something different? They're really, I like those with additional weights, and they are a ton, as well as being, and they are red to start with, and it's got a hit, so it's win-win. Do you know something? Yeah, let's save a little bit money for the farm, as well as getting everything the right colour. So there we go. I've actually saved us money, and we've got a rear hitch. Hope you will approve. Yes, because that is a swap out of equipment technically, and yet, yeah. It's not, yeah, I'm not really doing it for the 3 metre sort of things, as in, yeah, I'm not trying to go against, it's just that it really would be very useful for us to have that. Let's drop that down, let's go low. It would be a lot easier to keep that, rather than keep dropping it, picking it up, dropping it, picking it up. That's going to get old quickly. So it's going to waste a lot of time on camera, which I don't like doing, dragging you right. Yes, perhaps smashing. Let's get this back and let's get those chickens fed. And that is where we're going to leave this first session. Let's have a bit of a wander, because I think there is more than one way to... Ooh, ooh. Now, I'm quite sure we're supposed to... Whoa, there's a few... No, I had that. Yeah, I've seen that on other maps. I think there's going to be an update soon, I would say. No. Ooh, yes. Where was it? The Old Stream Farm, where there was a certain episode where I kept on hitting invisible barriers, and I've never seen that before, but now I have seen it a few times. I realise it is exactly that. I need to take... Ooh. No, it's nothing to do with that either, it really is. Yeah, this is... I hope it's not going to get too painful. Horses. Let's have a quick look on the map while we are... Because I know we do own some things. Field 4. Well, it's not Field 4, it's the plot 4, isn't it? No, we don't own the horse place next to us. So there's horses there. Let's have a look on the map, because I need to be taking a left. Sure. Yeah, we need to take that right in a little while. Now, is this the map, or is this... Is it that dragging, Mr. Smith? It could be, you know. Let's investigate. Blaming the maps in Kalle, and it could just be the fact you're dragging away on the ground. That probably makes a bit more sense. Now, let's have a look. I think we need to... Yeah, we do. There's that right hand drive. I know where I'm going now. So there's a sugar mill. Yeah, productions. Yeah, so they're a long way away. Let's not even go there at this precise moment. It looks like you can go down that one as well. And that one, actually. So there's 2 or 3 routes we can take. Excellent. We shall investigate this as our time on Kalle goes around. I hope you've enjoyed the eye candy. We're going to feed those chickens. Yes, we shall. This absolutely gorgeous map. Absolutely is. So there... On the left, now is this our field here? Ah, it is. So this is our grass field. So we will be getting intimate with this, definitely. And our other oat field is just here. Now let's have a look while we're here. Crop rotation is on. I've switched it on for all new maps. So yes. So there's nothing expected to 74%. So there's no kind of growth of weeds either. That's the good news. Right. Let's get those chickens fed. I imagine this will be quite a long session actually, because some of this has been a bit slow. I don't know if there's collectibles, and to be honest, I'd said this in one of the Let's Plays the other day. I'm trying to steer clear of collectibles. I find that they will do unbalance your gameplay if you you sort of money chickens. I did see them, yeah. So it's amazing. Ah, it's there. They are there. Smash it. Let's see if we can be as dexterous with our things as not. Yeah, I've not used this weight since Hobo's Hollow. I tend to stick to the self-made way as my usual absolute favourite. Right, so there we go. That looks very much like to me. Oh no, we need to connect that and let go of the straps. Right, so we should be getting some eggs, but let's not. Yeah, I think we're going to get very far with the chicken size is not right, is it? Maybe enough for some of our productions. Right, we only need one of these, I think. Yes, I'd like to bring in the big bag. Now then, let's get this right. I noticed in editing yesterday I kept calling it the big bag lifter. And it isn't called that, is it? Is it in Full Load of Tools? Yes, this is what was the big bag winch I've used heavily because it was the only thing that did this, but I've always said the 8000 is a lot for it. And now the CSZ pack has got a lot of people's favourite from FS19, and it's a snippet. I love the shape of this. It's brilliant for all sort of things. Bale, 250 as well. So that is an option. It is that will assist us in a lot of things, especially for this type. Now, I was going on there for a reason. Yeah, I wanted to look at its name because I keep saying the wrong thing. Now I keep saying big bag lifter, and it's big bag handler. Was it? It probably was that. It's a long time, but I always get it wrong. Right, let's smash it. Not too bad. It's not. Yeah, I could get used to that. Oh, so you can't actually do it realistically. It doesn't pour unless it's just in front. Smashing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We've got to go in here. Oh, actually, no, we can do it. I'm trying to steer clear of this. But it does tell you here 1,000 out of 7,000. So we may as well stick the other one in as well. It should last them quite a while. Let's be thorough. So everybody's fed. That is the main thing. We have animals, and we have looked out for our animals, as I've always said. The animals come first. Then next session we're going to spend some time thinking. Oh well, I'm going to think about what we need to do. I'm going to go a little higher. Right, smash it. We'll watch the Massey. Pull at a gate. Yeah, it won't let me go ultra realistic inside the actual thing, so that's as good as it gets. Right, that should last a while. Now forks down, engine off, and let's have a look and see how many animals. 11 out of 200. Wow, that is actually quite a lot. So we can actually go into chickens quite a lot. I think we will do that actually. Although we would need to be able to feed said animals. Yeah, that is true. Let's have a look at our fields. Let's do a bit of planning. Let's not just end this instantly without... Right, so we have... What is in field 5? It is growing. Is that great? It is. Wow. How do we get to that? I'm almost facing it. Let's have a bit of a run. I don't think it's too far away. Is it? No, I don't think it is either. So it gives us a good chance to find. It's over here. Ah, it's that one there. That green, the blob of green. There we go. So this is our... Right. Let's have a look then. These are our grapes. So we need to get some work done. I need to do some homework on my grapes. I have done it once. I did it on Edwardshoven in the last year, but it's a long time since I did it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look. Oh, perfect. Let's have a look. No, precision farming, no data. Right, we need to. One of the first things we need to do then is lease to begin with one of those next time, so that we can get all the data. So yeah, top priority is that particular job. Which, had I realised, I would have obviously grabbed that when we were up at the shop. So I shall give this some thought now, a bit of a poke around with you not being with me, and we'll have a look and see what's what. Yeah, right. So then, first session is over. All animals are fed. We've looked at our vineyard. We have our 2 fields, 13 and 5 of oats. Let's just go up. Yeah. 5 and 13 of oats, both planted. So we're going to need to fertilise those, but we need to scan the fields first. We've got a small thing of grapes, and then there's the farmyard, which is plot 30, 31 our grass, and 13 or plot 29. It confuses me now having 2 sets of numbers. I don't know how everybody else feels about this, but yeah. So that's where we go. At least we've got some grass to begin with. And we will get plenty of straw, which I'm hoping to do loose if we're going to go that way, and if it makes more. Oh, does it? Yeah, actually dropping the 1 bale each actually makes quite a lot of sense. So there's going to be quite a lot of manual. Yeah, I might stick to having the bale for. I could manage that with the big bags. So if we go to ultimate realism. Also, in the comments, let me know what you think about whether we do ultra realistic on this, where all we do is that view, or whether that's a step too far. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this, because I'll be guided by the general consensus. I'm quite happy with both. We definitely need to buy some sort of contraption for cleaning. Now I'd like to have special things fitted in the back of the tractors, but again, if you feel strongly that you don't want me to do that, I won't get the American garden hose. If that is the case, we could stick a couple of the very inexpensive garden hose. Let me just have a quick, let's have a look. Let's have a look in miscellaneous, because have we got a... No, not in that one. This is the one like down in ours. Right, so we definitely haven't got a washer, or it would be there. No, actually, it doesn't appear there, does it? Right, I'm going to poke around off camera. If not, then I might... Realism. Right, okay, I cannot see anything, so let's stick a hose pipe somewhere. It's not going to get too much in the way though, but where it's actually going to be useful. I could stick it near the well, which makes sense because it's a water source. But are we always... Where's going to be the heart of the... That's not bad. It's in tools, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, okay, so it doesn't like me doing such things. All my life. Ah, I can do the V, can't I? Of course I can. Yeah, and it'll let me do it. Right, let's stick that. I would prefer it being off on the grass, because I'm not going to normally go on there. Right, smashing. So we have a means of washing our vehicles now in the middle by those there. So smashing. Excellent. We will get that done because our equipment is. I believe you can go through this door. I'm sure when I walked around it, you can actually go through this. Which is, I found quite amazing, which I would imagine the one on the other side you can as well. So yes, there's a lot of little secret nooks and crannies that we will have a look at, and I shall draw your attention to as we find them as well, so we can get all the way through here. Let's shut these doors though. Right, so that is the end of the first session. Yeah, we've done a few little bits and bobs. We've not spent a fortune. We've got a lot of starting equipment. Rollers. Yeah, we may buy an inexpensive one because with small equipment. Let's have a look. A bit of discussion on equipment that we're gonna get, and let's see. Rollers, cheap rollers. And also not very large. Could go Cambridge, I suppose. And they're the only unofficial mod that I have got left. Yeah, this was one I placed a long time ago. Standard. They're not very large, though, but then again, this is not a very large. Yeah, normally, with these being so reasonable, let's have a look there. Also, yeah, what is on special today, Mr. Smith? You are you're losing your touch. Usually look at this straight away. No, we did say, didn't we? And I hadn't looked at this actually at all. Now, the little Massey. Oh, it also does fertiliser as well, and that is very good. Did say this, we are allowed to do this if it's on sale. Yeah, direct replacement. So it's a little bit bigger. It's not going terribly though. And again, it's actually going to save us money. I'll do this on camera, and if I'm going to do this, I'm not going to go charging up to the shop to do this. Configuration, standard, transport wheels. Does it do anything? We will stick to the Massey, makes sense. And it's a 95 horsepower requirement, so yes. Because that also fertilizers at the same time. We have a 3-meter subsoiler. We've already got one, thank you. Now we do have a larger plough, all with a very high requirement. No, only 220 for the smaller one though. And it's a 4.4 meter. It's a little bit better than ours. And as you all are fully aware, black and red are my favourite two colours together, so that is like a glorious vision in my opinion. 220 horsepower though. As I was saying on Horbelleron on the very last session, we haven't got anything that stretches to that, but that doesn't mean to say we can't do it a little bit slowly with our best distractor, which I think is the Fent, which is 150. So it should do it at a stretch. So we will buy that, and we were going to definitely keep it in the smaller configuration unless we ever got a beast to make it bigger. Right, so then we now need to sell what is in ours, the replacements. Yes, so ploughs. We will sell you, and I say I'm not running up to the shop, so that's a direct swap out on the very first session. And seeders. Oh wow, you're going to make money on this. Now then, the one thing I'm going to say, we ought to quickly look to see if that has been left with seed in it. I don't want to be getting rid of any seed when I sell our old equipment for new. Yeah, so this is the only way out of replacing equipment. Like anything, if there's something on sale, I really don't mind doing that. Let's have a look, because I usually on almost all Let's Plays you actually get the seed left in, so I don't want to be wasting a ton of. No, I'm alright this time. Okay, smash it. So we're actually making money. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go to seeders and let's sell that. Smashing. So we've got one seeder. This one also fertilizes, so that was a bit of a bonus. Oh, actually came with a cultivator. Now that is true, that's a no-till, isn't it? So we don't need that either. Oh, please tell me it is. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is. That's a no-till. So we're not going to need a cultivator for that. But does that mean to say we're never going to need a cultivator? But don't we have a power harrow? Yeah, that is that very one. Wow, but now we don't need that power harrow because that was with that particular thing. So, right. Yeah, I am right. That was why we got two. I couldn't understand why we got two. That's because that was part of that actual kit. So we don't need that now. And again, we shall sell that. So we've actually made a bit of money with that little thing. But I'm not. That is not the reason why I've done it. Let's have a look. Sales again. Yeah, that's it. We don't need anything more. Smashing. So that's where we're going to leave it this time, definitely. Yeah, so we must hopefully keep my eye on the sales. We need to go and pick those bits and bobs up, and we've swapped our weight out. Yeah, I shall have a poke around. We've put our washing point down. So yeah, I'm going to leave that. We're going to need to. I'm going to do some homework on the winery side of things. I think you mulch later, don't you? We've got that for trimming, which you have to do afterwards as well. This was the thing that we need to do, the mercury there. That's definitely what we do need to do, and that's our little thing for grabbing the grapes when we do the harvester. Right, and that is where I'm going to leave things. Yeah, I thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey. It is a beautiful map, it really is. Yeah, any suggestions, thoughts on anything that I've said, or just your own thoughts that you would like to say about St. Kalle, or what you want us to do, where you want to go, animals, whatever, whether we should go the horses as well or what, then just drop me a line. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.